This is Ben from the Phones and Stuff channel. The brand new iPhone SE just got announced moments ago, and I want to talk to you guys about the storage space and whether I think the $399 version, the $399 version with 64 gigs of space is worth it, or if you should just spend $49 more to get the 128 gig, or for $549 you can get the 256 gig. And the reason I mention this is because I used to run out of space on my phone all the time, and when I got my iPhone 11, I bought the 256 gig, and I'm almost out of space. I do take a lot of photos and videos. I'm a photographer. I also make YouTube videos, but I want to have you keep in mind that the system storage takes 6.89 gigs. So hopefully you can see that here. So you'll go straight from 64 gigs down to about 58 gigs, so keep that in mind. And if you do decide to use the new video features in 4K at 30 frames per second, that is 170 megabytes per minute of video. And that means in total, if you had all 64 gigs, you could take 376 minutes of video. Now this might sound like a lot, but that gives you about 6.2 hours of video. And so if you took one minute of video a day over the course of 1 year, you would fill up your entire phone. So you'd either have to delete it or back it up, use Google Photos, things like that. And so to double that amount of space, you could just spend $50 and have more storage. Now the other thing is, as applications get better and bigger, the files are larger as well. So for instance, if I take a look at my storage right here, I can see that just text messages, I have 23 gigs of texts on my phone. I have 83 gigs of photos because the photos are really high quality with the new camera and the videos are really huge, so keep in mind that'll take a lot of space. And then if you want to download music or movies, for instance, I use Netflix. Oh, it just left. But I use Netflix and I use Apple Music and Spotify, and those take up about 15 gigs. So just keep in mind, you might run out of space really quickly if you go for the 64 gig. And it's actually nice that Apple made it only a $49 upgrade instead of a $100 upgrade to get the 128. So I recommend the 128 gig phone. Now, if you can only go 64 gig, I recommend you switch the camera immediately from 4K down to 1080p at 24 frames per second. That'll help you save space, and also make sure you have your optimization settings set up so that it backs up photos to iCloud or takes the photos in the HEIC format instead of JPEG, which is high efficiency image compression. So that's about it. In terms of what you're missing out, not much. You still get fast charging with the new iPhone SE. You get portrait mode with controllable blur. You get IP67 water resistance, so you can spill water on it and it'll be fine. You get fast charging, which is really nice. So if you buy the fast charger, which is an additional $80, but if you buy the fast charger, you can charge the phone to 50% in 30 minutes. And you just have a smaller screen than the iPhone 11. You don't have the wide angle camera, but that's not a huge deal for most people. And you have a smaller screen, but that's more comfortable to hold. You also still get amazing battery life. It says 13 hours of video time, which is crazy. And you get an actual home button. So it doesn't have Face ID, you get Touch ID and the home button. That's all I have to share on the iPhone SE. If you have any questions, leave them in a comment below. Let me know which phone you're gonna get, and I will hopefully buy one and have videos up for you. Peace.